is going on, guys? The SmackTalk team is back here for the latest episode of the People's Podcast. We are talking WWE Backlash. As always, I am the Macho Man, Matty Savage.
Dan, go.
Timo here.
And Insider BA to close out the roll call. And of course, if you don't know already, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. Everything's at the bottom of the video in description and also in the bottom of this video. So just do it, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. The giveaway will be happening. Post to come shortly.
Ooh. BA.
Nice tease.
Pumping it up. Oh, yeah. The teas are coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tucker, who doesn't seem to have a match on this card. So we're here to talk Backlash, guys. This Sunday's pay-per-view. We're just going to get right into it, and we'll kind of talk a little bit about each of the matches, and then we're going to drop our predictions like we always do. First one, I want to talk about Apollo Crews defending the United States title against Andrade. Little background on this one, obviously. Apollo Crews beat Andrade a couple weeks back. I don't care. And then Andrade, Garza, and KO had a great match this past Monday on Raw to determine number one contender for this Sunday. Andrade wins. Makes sense. That's where we're at.
So I'll be happy to start it, and I'm basically just going to say I don't care. Unfortunately, Andrade is going to lose. My pick is Apollo Crews. Even though Paul Heyman is officially out of creative control, whatever it is, he's just going to be an in-ring performer as a manager now. And Bruce Pritchard is taking control of Raw and SmackDown. Apollo Crews is one of Paul Heyman's babies to push, and I don't think he should be a baby face. I think he should be a heel. That's just my opinion. But Apollo Crews, unfortunately, is going to win this match.
Yeah, I'm going to go right off that. I also have Apollo Crews winning the match. Sad because I'd much rather watch Andrade versus KO in that same scenario. Apollo Crews has been a great champion, meaning he's very appealing to the young kids, right? He's like Superman to them. But man,
fortitude.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not catchy. It kind of feels like he half-asses it a little bit. Like, if you're going to go be Mr. Apollo Crews, to be him at 100%, I feel like it's just felt so flat. But I still got Apollo Crews holding on.
I'm also going to go Apollo Crews. We'll go across the board. I feel like they've been pushing him a little bit more lately. But I really like Andrade as champion, too, because he was having a really good run. He's more interesting as a champion, and
Isn't he?
I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't his time to end it yet. He still had a lot more potential left in that run.
That's why I'm going with Andrade to take back the United States Championship this Sunday at Backlash. Apollo Crews, I think that was just a little feel-good moment for him for a couple of weeks. He's going to lose this title, and that's where he truly breaks down, turns heel, and it all makes sense because Andrade should have that title. How you like that? It ain't across the board.
Oh,
But this next match...
I hope it happens. I really do.
What?
I hope it happens.
Hey, I know we all do, because Apollo Crews...
I just feel like Andrade should already be going for the world title. I still don't understand what's going on.
We're getting there.
I mean, we'll see.
All right, the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, not just SmackDown. Bayley and Sasha Banks defend against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and the Iconics.
Danny, I see Dan go just making those faces. He can go.
So this was a quick one for me. The whole tag team build literally came for maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks old. And it's been the same. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and the Iconics, thank God. To me, they're the only real tag team champion, women's tag team in the division. However, Bayley and Sasha Banks win. Why? Because literally there's no benefit to Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss sticking together at that point. And now I'm bringing this so it was the slap from Billie Kay, I think. No, Peyton Royce.
Billie Kay slaps Peyton Royce.
I think it comes up here and it costs them the match.
So I think that slap has like revived them to like the aggressiveness that they were missing because they were always a comedic team before even when they were the champions before. I've always liked him from the start. I still think Peyton Royce is the potential star there, not Billie Kay. You guys think otherwise, but we won't go into that. We'll talk about the matchup. And I'm gonna go just because the Iconics have been at Nikki Cross's and Alexa Bliss's throats for these titles, and then they drop the titles to the Boss and Hug Connection, whatever the hell they are, which I know Tim's gonna say you can't have. They can't have more than one woman's storyline going on unless there's a freaking title in it. And unfortunately, you actually had a storyline going on with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Iconics, and then they had to put in the SmackDown Women's title in there, and now you have a six women tag match with 3 titles technically in there, which is not needed. You can spread the wealth. That's just like they keep doing this themselves. Like Sasha and Bayley, obviously we're sick of it. It should just end. Maybe it's not going to end because Corona is still screwing up SummerSlam plans. That was the plan. It is in Boston. Sasha Banks, the boss, But who knows what's going to happen in a few months at SummerSlam. But I think if they're going to go in that direction of Sasha potentially with SummerSlam having a live crowd, I'm going to say this could be another. I guess a dagger or another kink in the shield for this whole Sasha and Bayley relationship where they lose the titles and it will probably I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the Iconics.
I'm gonna put it like this. Tagging off of what you just said. They are dropping the ball.
Yeah. I feel like it was fine with just Iconics, Bliss, and Cross. If you wanted to throw another random tag team they put together, as soon as they involved Banks and Bayley, they went totally.
You want to know why they do it? Why they're doing it is because Bayley can't carry that strap without any other help right now. That's why they had to throw her and Sasha into it. And let me just say, I just don't like the fact that Sasha and Bayley have all these titles and they're so boring. I'm not invested in them right now.
They're dropping the ball.
They're dropping the ball.
That should have already boiled over so long ago. I get it. Corona happened and they kept this tag team intact, like Boss and Hug and bullshit. I'm over it. Like, I don't even want to see the eventual turn anymore. I don't care.
Yeah.
I've lost that much interest in it.
You know what's sad is the fact that Charlotte can be absolutely incredible, not have a title. Comparing her to Bayley, a women's champion, now a tag team champion holder.
And you're still not interested.
You're not even thinking about Bayley. She is the last thing on your list.
The whole Charlotte GOAT conversation has been more like in social media these days now, ever since she went back to NXT and took the title from Rhea Ripley. Before the whole Rhea Ripley and everything, yes, she's a great performer, but it was never like she's the GOAT or like this and that. Yes, she's one of the greatest women superstars there is right now. But like the whole conversation, everybody talking about it wasn't a thing until she went to NXT, showed them what to do, and then just left. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It was like the cherry on top of like she went back to development and told them this is how you do it and peace. I'm out. That's when
that capped it. She locked that shit in when she beat Asuka.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh, back at WrestleMania?
Yep. You just ended that undefeated streak of fucking Asuka. That was a big fucking deal. That was like Undertaker and Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
We were there.
Yeah.
We were there. That
We
was
were.
Rollins. Wow, by God.
I don't think I was drunk at that moment yet.
I don't know, man. But bringing it back, my prediction on this match, I'm going to go with Bayley and Sasha retain, but that shit's going to boil over very, very soon.
Yeah.
I don't think I gave my full answer, but I have Sasha and Bayley retaining because it just wouldn't make sense to juggle these titles back and forth.
Another reason that Sasha and Bayley technically might break up. Oh wow, they just lost the titles 1 week later. I don't know. Iconics are the hungriest team on the whole trio. Like it should be them coming out of this match. They've been the ones that been at Bliss and Cross. It's just I don't understand the booking of Sasha.
If they were going to give it to the Iconics, they would have just let the Iconics beat Bliss and the other one. I can't think of her name right now.
Watch the Iconics.
The other one exists.
Watch the Iconics. Just go ahead and pin Cross or something, or watch.
That'd be silly.
I know exactly how it's going to go. They're going to pin Alexa Bliss, and then Sasha and Bayley say, we never lost. It's that bullshit card.
This is why we watch.
Yeah.
Next match, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. This is a very interesting build-up. Two veteran superstars. Jeff Hardy, I mean, they're really looks like you're putting the glasses on like you have a rumor to share there, Mr. BA.
I have more of a spoiler of what's going to happen Friday, depending when this goes up on our page. Basically, here's what's going to happen. Jeff Hardy's going to have another segment like the drunk driving segment or crash from like a few weeks ago. But in this case, it's going to be a bunch of lab coat doctors. Dan Gale is going to hate that. Sheamus is with them, and he's basically telling them he needs to have a urine test sample done before he fights me this Sunday. And Jeff Hardy is going to piss in the cup on live TV, I guess. And not live TV, but you know what I mean. And he's going to throw the piss right at Sheamus, and they're still going to have the match Sunday.
All right.
So there you go.
That
if it happens, take it with a grain of salt.
That in itself, I have to see it.
Exactly.
And you know what? Wow. I'm going to go. Jeff Hardy got to win, right? Come on.
Out of the entire damn pay-per-view, this is my least favorite pairing. It's just so dumb. I hate how they started. I do love the whole bring somebody's past in, and if he gives it the okay, write it out with swag. This started off so damn WWE cheesy that I just couldn't stick behind it. So I kind of just fell off the wagon. I also got Jeff Hardy winning just because he's got it, right?
I'm just going to follow suit. Jeff Hardy, move on.
Yeah, I'll go Jeff Hardy as well. I watched this segment with you guys, and I hated it because it was so cheesy. It was like over the
crash.
The crash was so corny.
The crash was so planned.
I liked it. It was something like out of nowhere.
Was up.
It was different. It started SmackDown. It was a good way to start the show, I guess.
The hood was
fucking license plate on that damn thing.
Top car had no license plate.
And then last night, John Moxley and Brian Cage, that car had the license plate that said AEW. Damn, they're just going that extra mile over there.
Right?
Yeah. Damn. Next match I got Asuka, your new Raw Women's Champion, as you all know, taking on the one and only Nia Jax. I don't even talk about this one personally because I can't stand Nia Jax.
I'm not even going to comment. Asuka wins. Move on. I'm just over it.
Look, I'll give a pick, and I'm going to say Asuka's
you guys can say whatever you want. I'm just not going to talk about this garbage match.
Yeah, this is my only point to this match because it's obviously another win for Asuka to put under her belt. And we just saw this past week her match with Charlotte. That's definitely what's coming next. I mean, Asuka has never beaten Charlotte, just like she didn't this past Monday on Raw. And that's the feud. And you know what? I'm cool with that. So Asuka takes this.
Wow.
I'll go Asuka as well. I just think Nia Jax has no steam behind her right now.
Yeah. So I also have Nia.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Pump the
Pump
brakes.
the brakes.
I have Asuka winning this, and the reason why Nia slipped out there is with all the injuries that Nia brings to the table.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not counting her last one because I don't blame her on that. Do you think that they had to, right? But do you think they demoted her to fighting superstars like Charlotte? I hold Charlotte on a whole different tier above the rest. And you have to be like spot on if you're going to enter the ring with me kind of deal, right? Like Nia she dropped down the bucket because she can't get up there, right? You can't have Nia Jax hurt Charlotte because what Charlotte means to wrestling is so much more than if she hurts anyone else. I do not want anybody to get hurt. Believe me.
Yeah.
But
That'd be like sticking a rookie with the Undertaker.
A 6-week break, right? I have Asuka.
Here's how it's gonna go down. This match will end weirdly. They'll have a rematch at Extreme Rules, and then Nia will finally lose and probably go somewhere else. And then we're going to have the Charlotte versus Asuka showdown we want to see at SummerSlam because it's one of the big four. That's what's going to happen.
I would love to have Charlotte, Asuka go all the way to WrestleMania. That will be.
Yeah, because you were the one guy who was against the whole Shinsuke versus AJ Styles feud that went on for 6 months.
This ain't Charlotte Asuka feud. This has meaning. This is Asuka can't win against Charlotte.
Okay. And the other one was Shinsuke can't beat AJ Styles.
And then WrestleMania comes and Charlotte still wins against Asuka.
I'm gonna say this real quick. How do you feel about Charlotte and Sasha Banks basically just trading title victories? What, 2-3 years ago? Remember that?
Stupid.
But they put on some fucking epic matches. The first ever Women's Hell in a Cell.
Going back and forth was.
And Sasha would always win on Raw, and Charlotte would always win at the pay-per-views.
Continue that in my book. Might as well ride it to the sunset because it's a great story.
Did you drop your pick on this one?
Yeah, I said Asuka, I believe.
Yeah, you said Asuka.
Yeah.
That was across the board.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This one won't take too long. Braun Strowman is defending the Universal Championship in a 2-on-1 handicap match against The Miz and Morrison.
Oh, God. Hey, this is such a foolish match. What a stupid thing. You are making the WWE Heavyweight title look pathetic. You have the most prestigious belt in the game. And we can't book you correctly? I don't want to hear, oh, Braun got thrown in this. It should have been Roman Reigns. Bro, I know I'm not even an experienced creative person, right? I know if I have to throw Braun in the mix, I should probably get to work and figure out his next feud. And how the fuck can you do Miz and Morrison, a tag team, a rough tag team, but a tag team nonetheless, is fighting Braun Strowman? I have Braun Strowman winning. This is a complete joke. Should not be on the card. This is a pre-show match.
Wow. That's a hot take.
Really dance.
Take that back. Jeff Hardy, this is the worst segment of the damn pay-per-view.
So I like the whole Miz and Morrison comedy crap they do, but it's completely stupid to have this match. This is just another filler match, another step to get to the whole Braun Strowman versus the Fiend. It's gonna happen, and that's gonna be the one thing that's gonna make this match worth it to watch. Is because as soon as Braun Strowman crushes both of them, the lights are gonna go out. The Fiend returns.
And out comes Otis. Oh yeah!
He's gonna cash in.
Actually, that might actually happen. I think we don't see the Fiend until SummerSlam.
Yeah.
2 months away, unfortunately. He just had a kid.
He's got a family, man.
He's got a family. But my pick is Braun Strowman.
I think Braun Strowman wins, and as Insider BA said, it's kind of like a holdover match. It's just kind of like a whatever. It's just a fill-in feud. It's filler. It's just whatever. Get us to the next pay-per-view. They just didn't have anything creative to do for Braun Strowman, unfortunately. It's funny and like entertaining on Raw, but you see this on a pay-per-view and you're like, really? So I'm not looking forward to this match that much, but maybe it'll be a little entertaining or funny. So that's what I'll be looking for. But this is not a serious feud for your Universal Champion.
Nailed it right there. I couldn't agree more with everything that's been said. Braun Strowman's definitely retaining. Real quick, you guys think Otis is gonna show up?
Yes.
That's the question. Show up. I'm not saying
he has to be on
cash
the card.
in. I don't think he shows up.
He'll have a skit at least.
I think he's gonna have a match. I mean, I think something's gonna get announced on SmackDown. Who's he feuding with? Still Dolph Ziggler or some shit? Throw that on the card. Yeah, why not? Make Otis get the win so that you can still show off the Money in the Bank. Makes sense.
I think to close off Braun Strowman, I know this is a pointless match, but look at the women's side, Bayley, who does not have to defend her title this Sunday. And instead, she's in a tag team women's title match. Would you have rather seen, would you rather have a filler match or have this crap that Bayley's doing where she's in the tag team? Because look at SmackDown. That's what's happening right now. They got absolutely nothing going for them. Yeah, they're just waiting on the next thing. They're waiting for the boil over of Sasha, and they're waiting for the Fiend because they got nothing else. So it's like, would you rather have a filler match, which Braun is having, or would you rather have what Bayley's doing right now, which not having a match at all, instead being in a tag team? I don't even know because I don't want to see either.
Why don't they have a direction right now?
Just have a serious match. It could be a filler match, but have a serious match. Show that he's Braun Strowman, you know?
There's no one on SmackDown right now. Nobody. That's the problem.
Why?
Corona took
Why
the
are they
hit.
stopping?
Corona is a big factor of all this, obviously.
Yeah. You started putting shit out every fucking week about this mystery motherfucker.
Yeah.
Where's he been?
Where's he been? I have not seen him since Money in the Bank. Because they were still waiting. It's probably, I guarantee
the show is all about Otis.
Well, I like it.
Think about it.
That's all I like about it.
It's fucking.
Do you think Otis cashes in?
And AJ Styles is on SmackDown now.
Yeah. That's another thing. They're going to have AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan, which should be a pay-per-view match on Friday Night SmackDown. What?
Maybe it ends.
Maybe they'll have a rematch. Maybe something happens and they have to have a rematch.
Hopefully, because it needs to save this card.
That'd be good.
Yeah, there's no way that ends clean where it doesn't make its way on Backlash, right?
I don't know. You see Brie Bella's picture.
It's true.
I'll just say that. You guys can look it up yourself. I won't spoil it.
So, guys, let's talk about the greatest wrestling match ever. Edge versus Randy Orton.
Let me just say, you can't say the greatest wrestling match ever and ever live up to the hype, and it will forever be remembered as a terrible match because it wasn't the greatest match ever.
Kind of shot yourself in the foot on that one, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
I think what they're doing with this, because I read into it, is the whole reason why they're putting these weird names on matches is like Jeff Hardy, for example, the whole drunk driving thing, they want to cover up his actual real life by if somebody searches Jeff Hardy drunk driving, it comes up with the SmackDown thing that came up. You know, it's like a cover up. Now you have the greatest wrestling match ever, and it's like a way of like somebody types that in. The most relevant thing is going to be the Backlash, and someone can tune
Wow. Do we have a new BA? A conspiracy theorist BA? He's on to something.
in. Just saying. That's the direction.
I'm not gonna lie. As you said every word there, I'm like, son of a bitch. That guy's a fucking genius. Vince McMahon is a fucking genius. He's a businessman.
Yep. And I guess to pick the winner of this match, I heard it's like 30 minutes long, maybe, unless they edit some stuff out. Oh yeah, they went 40 minutes at WrestleMania. They're gonna go almost that for this match. It's the greatest wrestling match ever. They have to, right?
It might be the main event.
It might.
I mean,
Wow. That would
probably
shit all over
think
the
of that.
Universal title.
No way.
No,
you don't think this match is the main event?
If anything, it's either Drew versus Bobby.
Anybody want to make a $5 bet?
No, I'm not
I'm a
confident.
betting man right now.
I'm not confident because they're crazy enough to do it.
Yeah, last time Timo made a bet, it was with his chest that Enzo Amore wouldn't win a cruiserweight title, and he won the cruiserweight title that Sunday.
Hey, it's only $5. Somebody bet me. Because once I win, I'm just gonna.
No, because I'm not gonna say it because I really think it's gonna be the main event now.
Convince you just like that.
Yeah, you got me. That's the only thing they're hyping in every single commercial. The greatest wrestling match ever. It's the damn poster.
Who's your pick?
Orton. Without a doubt. This is going to go to a third match, unfortunately, at SummerSlam. Randy Orton wins this, and he does some psychotic thing at the end to put Edge out of action for 2 months.
Hey, not that again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Randy Orton walks away.
I as well am going Randy Orton, only because I do want this to go again. I really feel like these two are gonna just they're gonna make art right in front of us. They are committed to. Randy Orton is calling people up for being a leg slapper because it was such a great show on Twitter. And he didn't give a damn. He knows his match is going to be the most talked about thing. I need to see more of it. Randy Orton takes the dub here.
Oh, man. I already said they really killed the hype for me when they called it the greatest match ever because now just never going to be.
It's never going to be that.
My expectations are too high. But I do think it will still be a really good match despite that. And I'm also going Randy Orton because I think either way, he has to take one win in this feud, and that would be the second fight or second match.
He fucking better win this match. That's how I feel about this match. Because everything I've been seeing with how Edge has built himself into this match, not believing in himself, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
I don't care that you – I mean, I wish you weren't away for 9.5 years, of course. But – this card that he's playing, man, if there was a crowd there, they're going to lose him. He's going to lose them. Maybe that's what he wants in the long run. I don't know, but I'm not feeling it, man. And Randy Orton is at the top of his game. He's been killing promo after promo leading up to this. He needs to get this win in my eyes.
100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
I honestly think that, like, I just think the whole, like, the rumor around Edge just wants to work with older talent, doesn't want to work with new talent, maybe because he's scared. I don't know. I want the ultimate opportunist back. I don't want this, like, whatever he did at WrestleMania was great. And then they, for some reason, had to bring this back, like, because of Corona. There's no superstars on the card that it's like, who else is going to face Edge?
Would have been cool to see AJ Styles face Edge.
Yeah, that would have been great. Would have been great if Kevin Owens turned heel and just stunned his ass.
It could have. It could.
I'm booking it for you, WWE. It's that simple. You got all this talent that's being wasted. All the slim talent that you got. Book it.
Wow. Hot take leading us into our main event.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it will be. I still
We'll
think
see.
it's Randy and
Actually, you know what? With the whole, like, I wouldn't be surprised what's going on. What's going on today in this world, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the main event. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to make a comment on anything else.
Drew McIntyre is defending the WWE Championship against Bobby Lashley. And I'm going to kick this off and say I wouldn't be surprised to see them take the title off of Drew McIntyre here.
Yeah.
Ratings are down. Granted, we know what's going on in the world. I think Drew has been a fantastic champion. He's been fighting week after week. His character is there. It's fitting in perfectly, I think. And it would be better, obviously, with a crowd. In my eyes, you can't take the title off him, but you can make the case on Bobby Lashley. Why? Because now he has a mouthpiece that actually is what he needs. He needed that person that isn't Lana.
Third time's a charm.
There you go. 2 times a charm.
2 times a charm. You had Leo Rush and Lana, and it did not work.
Yeah. Leo Rush, it was kind of working.
Yeah. But it was a joke.
Lana, it was never working. Now, MVP. I don't want to see him wrestle anymore, by the way, MVP. I've seen enough of that. I stick to just being a manager that can whoop your ass every now and then with a chair or something.
Yeah. From what I read regarding MVP, I think he got furloughed as a producer backstage, and so he's only signed down as an in-ring performer now. So you're going to see a lot more of him.
Going back, though, my pick, I got Drew McIntyre retaining here just because that's what I want to see.
Let me piggyback right off that. Has this feud been great? No. Has it been very good? I'll put it in the very good part. Drew McIntyre had held his own on the mic. I feel like he's getting a little too, like, comedy relaxed. I kind of want him to – I'm not going to tell anybody to do their job, but, like, if he just buttoned that up a little bit, just been a little meaner, that's the Drew McIntyre we don't want to see. MVP made this happen. He is definitely the mouthpiece. And then if you compare, like, your managers right now on TV, flip over to AEW and you got Taz, I'm picking MVP as my top manager over Taz. I think he's great on the mic. And Bobby Lashley, we all know how deserving this man is to be a champion. The guy is built like a damn tank. Let that boy live. But I have to go Drew McIntyre.
I'm also going to go Drew McIntyre. I just don't think it makes sense for him to lose the title right now. His title reign has been okay, not great, but he's working with what he's got, limited roster, limited options to really put together a story or to build him. But I just don't see Bobby Lashley doing anything different for the company right now than Drew McIntyre. Like you said, the ratings were down, but I don't know if Bobby Lashley is going to boost those ratings.
Hell no.
No, absolutely not. I think I'm more and more on Maddie's side that this is not the main event of the show, because I don't even think we get like a finish of this match. It'll be something stupid to prolong it to the next pay-per-view, which, oh wow, Extreme Rules. So guess what? There's going to be a weird, I don't know, chair shot or some random, oh, he hit me with a kendo stick. Guess what? Disqualification. MVP somehow gets involved. I'm going to go safe. I was going to pick Bobby until I just literally drew that up in my head. I just switched my own pick in my own head. And I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre wins by disqualification. And basically this is going to get prolonged just because of the fact that there's nobody else that's being built right now. The original plan was for Jinder Mahal to eventually get in there, but Jinder Mahal unfortunately has an untimely injury again, where a knee injury. So there is that report.
The hero.
Yeah, the hero. there is that report regarding the whole Drew McIntyre. If he loses here, he can be that baby face that's chasing, like that we want to see. He's chasing for the title. And then when a crowd finally comes in, bang, he wins the title back just like that, and everyone loves him again. We're still loving him regardless of how he's performing right now. The little 3-2-1 countdown kind of is a little iffy with me. I don't know if I feel about that. Yeah, when he goes to the Claymore, talk less.
Hey, let me just say one thing about that. Man, I know it's just a fucking show, but Jesus, you hear 16,000 people counting down your death, and you don't know what's coming? Come on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like tuning up the band.
Yeah, but you're too dazed and confused to realize what's going on. You're out of it.
I'm going to go with the safe pick of Drew just because this gets prolonged, so I think it ends by disqualification.
All right, great. So there we are. There. Oh, Tucky. That's
Tucky
our.
Cash in. Wait
what?
a minute. Does Otis cash in on this match?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
He's not even gonna make an appearance unless it's a video of. I hope it's another dream.
It's gonna be one of those weird things at a pool or something again.
Zack Ryder's pool.
Yeah.
You can't use my pool. Hey, get out of my yard.
You're fired. So that's gonna do it there. Those are the Backlash predictions for this Sunday's pay-per-view. BA, tell the people at home how they gotta get in touch with us.
So simple. You see every single icon below us. You gotta like it, one of them, share one of them, follow, retweet, and most importantly, subscribe. We're gonna have a giveaway, a post to come soon, or it might be reposted before you see this video of me talking about it. But here's a reminder: do whatever I say in that post because the giveaway of a SmackTalk shirt will be happening.
Oh yeah.
We'll get more into it in the post.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, we out.